Well, hello there, sales superstars. Welcome back to another edition. Yes, we're back again. Another edition of your Sales Power Tips video blog. I am Butch Bella. For those of you that don't know, and most of you that don't know, I am a speaker, a sales trainer, and author right here in beautiful Dallas, Texas. Weather getting a little bit cooler now. And so glad you could take time out of your day to join us. Something I want to talk about today are some numbers you need to know. We always talk about sales numbers and know your numbers, and you see commercials about health, about knowing your numbers. In your sales career, the health of your sales career is just as important to know your numbers. And there's 6 numbers that I think it is critically important that you should know and pretty much know at all times. And whether you're tracking this on a daily basis, a weekly basis, or a monthly basis, obviously is up to you, the business you're in, what works and what fits for you. But I think these 6 numbers, and there may be more for you, but I think these 6 are probably the critical 6 that everybody needs to know. The first and foremost, the number of calls you're making. Now, what is a call? Is that a phone call? Is that an actual physical call? It depends again on what you are selling. In my realm, it would be an actual call on a customer, whether that's a prospect or a customer, but an actual physical meeting with someone. How many calls are you making to try to make a sale? The second is how many appointments are you getting? And you know we don't like to use the A word, but how many times are you getting on people's calendar? How many times are you successful? If you are using the phone and you're smiling and dialing, how many calls does it take? And then how many appointments are you getting from that? The third number you need to know is how many presentations you're making. How many people are you getting all the way through the process to where you actually get to present a solution for them, to where you actually get to show them your product, put on your presentation, put on your dog and pony show, if you will. I hate that phrase, but if you will. And how many people are actually getting to see that part? How many people are getting that far in the process? Very, very, very important that you know that. Obviously, the number of sales that you're making, not the dollar volume, but the number that you're making. Dollar volume is important. Profit is most important. I don't care how much you're selling. If you're selling it at a loss, it doesn't count. But how many sales are you making? Because here's what we're going to do with those numbers. I want you to go back and compute the percentage of calls that it takes for you to get an appointment. Are you calling 10 times to get one appointment? Because here's what we're doing. We're going to try to analyze where you need to work on in your sales process to improve your sales, to increase your business. It could be in just getting in front of people. Once you get in front of people, you could be a whiz. It could be you're great at getting in front of people, but you really need work on that. So that's how we're going to find this out. Until we know these numbers, we'll never know. So the 5th number that you need to know, the number of calls you're making as a percentage of appointments. Is it taking you 10 to get one appointment? Is it taking you 4? Are you getting 1 out of 3? Whatever that number is, know that number. And the final of the 6 critical ones that I think everybody needs to know is the number of presentations you're making in order to actually get a sale. Is it every 3rd one? Are you closing 25% and then 1 out of 4? Because that's your closing percentage. That's what we're looking for. You can roll all of this back up to see that it takes 10 calls to get 2 appointments, 2 appointments to make 1 sale, so I got to make 10 calls to make 1 sale. You can run all kind of gyrations on that you would like to. But those are the 6 critical numbers that it takes. And know your numbers, know them at all time, because here's what I want you to focus on. Where do you need to improve? Is it that you need to get better on the phone or in person with people to actually get on their appointment and get an opportunity to do a needs analysis, to do your qualifying, to find out and ask questions and get ready to make a presentation? Are you just killing that, but boy, you just can't close a deal to save your neck? Wherever it's at, wherever you need work, you'll never know. If all you're looking at is I'm not selling anything, that's really not telling you what you need to know. Where at in the process are you stumbling? Offense, defense, special teams, what part of the game is not working for you? I hope this makes sense to you, because it's really important that you know these numbers. If you would like coaching, I do one-on-one coaching, Skype, internet, over the phone, however you like. We can work through these numbers with you, help you get better at all of them. I've got a little chart that we go through and do a lot of work to help you improve these numbers. You can reach out to me at butchbella.com, B-U-T-C-H at B-U-T-C-H-B-E-L-L-A-H.com. Check out the website at butchbella.com. Follow me on Twitter at Sales Power Tips. I've got great motivational quotes there. I do about 4 or 5 sales tips a day. There's great article links to my blog and so forth, all that kind of good stuff. And I hope you enjoyed today's Sales Power Tips video blog. I'll see you next week.